my name is Zack, and we are continuing our Dungeons and Devil Fruit campaign in the world of One Piece. And last we left off, y'all went into the mines of this island known as Death's Rest. Excuse me. A mine that was built into and around the skeleton of a long-dead giant. Digging out calcium, which has been ground down and used for the farms that is keeping this island alive. After spending a good amount of time going down there, being successful in finding some calcium, and then hearing an unearthly echoing scream coming from deeper in the mines, which you had no idea where, as the mines themselves are labyrinthian. But y'all got lost. With some very lucky rolls, y'all were able to get out pretty quickly and not have to go into your second candle. But with the help of Jory, as well as Orin, who was minimally helpful, but got y'all the last bit of the way, y'all made it out of the mines and found out that the scream came from more than likely Brennick, the boatwright who went missing in the 5th team that was the deepest in the mines. They sent out a search party. Y'all returned to the island. Ryoshi did some snooping, had a conversation with Granny Sella, the oldest individual on the island, and then regrouped and y'all conversed about what Ryoshi did versus what y'all did in the mines. And we will resume today's session, going right into the next block of days. So don't have a set event for these next couple of days. We're going to kind of get y'all a little bit further ahead. Y'all are halfway through the time that you need to be to get off of this island according to your log post. So I'm going to say the next 4 or 5 days, depending on what y'all do during this time, and kind of go through it one at a time, starting with Ryoshi. Since you were the most interesting individual last time, and having conversations with more people, what would you like to do for this group?
I think this time I want to stick with the crew.
Okay.
Because I want to lay low for a little while. I don't want to be super obvious this time, because I don't want people to keep up the suspicions, you know?
Okay. So you're just kind of going to go along with whatever the crew does. When it comes to doing daily tasks kind of around the village, that implies that, because that's what the rest of the crew have been doing. I will give you the option. You can go help with the farms, you can help with the fishing, or you can choose to help around the island itself, and that's various tasks. Whether it's helping out at the longhouse, whether that's helping the older folk with gardening, or helping the younger folk with learning new tasks, or just contributing to the island in some way.
Yeah, I kind of like that last option, just because I can talk to more people about different ideas and do some kind of stealthy snooping, but like in plain daylight.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a general investigation check then.
This ought to be good. Let's see. Okay, alright.
19. With that, I'll tell you what that means in 2 seconds, as I have to fix that in Twitch real quick. Twitch is always weird when I launch it. Okay, there we go. So with that roll of a 19 of investigation, you do a little bit kind of odds and ends around. You try and help out the youth. There's not a ton of kids on this island. Like I said, very small village. But there's a small handful. And what you end up helping them with is the braiding and twining of the fishing net that Buck had requested.
Yes.
You find that Asa is the one that's kind of leading that, as you've already had interactions with her before, as she is the same child that you caught searching for a snail. But she is she's also a fisherman's apprentice. So she's learning how to fish, she's learning everything down there, and so she's the one that's kind of learning how to braid this fishing net at the same time. As she sees you joining the I shouldn't say class as much as it is just the session of braiding, because it takes multiple days to make a good fishing net. and just sees you, and she gets a little bug-eyed and just like, just like, I don't know you, I don't know you, you don't know me, and it just starts to try and ignore you completely.
Fair point.
And then her attempts to try and ignore you, she also starts scooting closer and closer to you until she is sitting right next to you.
She wants to know what's going on.
Did you find anything else?
Bits and pieces. I'm working on it. I haven't forgotten.
Well, I didn't think you had forgotten. It was just the other day.
No, I've got my ear to the ground, I promise.
Looks at your ears. It's like, can I pet them? They look soft.
Why not?
And just starts scratching your ears. But no.
The leg thing.
But with a 19 on investigation, you don't find anything particularly out of the ordinary. Jory, Asa, and I believe 3 other kids are the bulk of the children of this island. Let's see here. Yeah, Jory, Asa, Mina, and Kellen. But you don't have any interactions with Mina and Kellen, as there's been no need. They're just kids.
Sure.
But they are all in this together, and Granny Sella is every now and then coming to kind of instruct them or check on them as they're braiding this net or various other things. She'll have one that's like, hey, you come with me and help me tend the garden, or you go with them and help them do something with the dock. But outside of that, there's been very little info for you to pick up. With a 19, though, you do kind of notice that Dario and Buck have been spending a lot more time together. Dario is the fisherman captain who kind of heads the fishermen of the island. And you just kind of take mental note of that. But until the others prompt something else to happen in the village, that's all you'll pretty much get for now.
Okay. I'm just gonna lay low, keep my ears out.
Options. I just realized there's sound of tinking going on in my background. I had to. I gotta turn my sound off. Yeah, hold on.
I told you. I told you. Ding, ding.
Yeah, I hear it in the background. I was like, "What is that?" I was like, "Oh wait, yeah, that's what that is." Okay.
So sorry.
Don't be. Let me pull that back up. There we go. Okay, there we go. With that in mind, we're going to go counterclockwise now, back down to Ryder, and see what you would like to do for this set of days.
I want to. Okay. I want to. I don't know if I want to go to like the tavern area, or just a really where a lot of people are, and I want to challenge any person that wants to challenge me in like an arm wrestle. I'm in the mood to gauge people. You know, I'm trying to gauge people.
Okay, 2 different places you can do that. You can do that either one down towards the docks, as that's where most of the able-bodied men that aren't farmers go, or at the longhouse, where most of people end up going at the end of the day.
I want to do it in front of Yuna.
I don't know if you do.
All right.
You go down to, you stay at the longhouse and you kind of hang out there. And go ahead and give me a series of athletics checks. Go ahead and make it 3.
3 athletics. Athletics check. 1.
Ooh, changed color.
I did. So that's 1.
12, not bad. 19, better.
Let's see if we can get higher. Hey.
21. All right, so you start off kind of not super impressive, but you get better as the night goes on.
Hell yeah. Warming up these guns, you know what I'm saying?
You get beat by Granny Sella on the first one.
Never. Never, ever.
One more check, just for the sake of it. Give me a performance check. You are not super performative, but you are strong, and there is no doubting that. And you don't have to be super charismatic to get a good amount of attention and garner some favor. As you go and challenge different farmers or different dockhands that come through, and you beat most of them. Early in the night, you lost one or two, but you kind of let it roll off the shell of your back. And you start getting better as the night goes on, especially as the drinks start being poured more heavily.
Slippery, slappery. You got it.
But as the time goes on, at one point, the key individuals, as far as like the named individuals, start kind of making their way towards the end of the day, and a couple of them would be willing to take you on.
That's what I was hoping for.
Dario, for one, would absolutely. He loves the challenge. That old
Let's go, dude.
His grizzled maw is just gonna come sit down with the white, kind of salt-riddled beard, and just lay that. No words, just hand out. And you're gonna make an actual athletics check against Dario, who's got pretty decent stats.
Just rolls in athletics.
Athletics, and it's gonna be a best of 3. Oh, Dario takes the lead.
It's something about my second elbow. Oh, sorry. Redo. Every time it's a 1v1, I lose.
It is.
So that,
Oh, he rolled real low that time, though.
Get fucked!
All right.
1-1.
1-1 for all the marbles.
Oh, that's nice.
And
Yes!
that's better than him. You beat Dario.
Let's
Let's
go!
Go.
As just
You know what I'm saying? You see that shit, Yuna? Sorry. Anyway, keep going.
that's mighty strong arm you've got there. Why don't you come down by the docks more and do some more fishing with me and Buck?
I'll see. I mean, now that I got the invite, maybe I will. I like fish.
Yeah, with arms like that, you could be manning the net and pulling whatever we pull in.
I'm cool with that. Just, just don't get my hair wet.
You don't have an
As long as
aversion
it's
to
lots.
seawater now, do ya?
I just don't like it. It messes with my hair. I have luscious locks, as you can see.
It sounds like you either got the devil fruit or you don't know how to swim. One we can fix real easy.
Let's just say I cannot go in the water.
I'll understand that. Maybe we shouldn't take any of the ocean then.
Nah, not a good idea. But on land, I can help you with whatever you need.
Well, I'm sure there's always a need. Talk to Brennick. Maybe we shouldn't talk to Brennick. After all, he's dead. Who took over as both right? Let's see if I can remember. I believe since Brennick's dead, Romulus has kind of taken charge of the ducks. Yeah, go talk to Romulus tomorrow. He should have you. Good job for ya.
You know, I happen to enjoy talking to Romulus. Something about those red eyes, soothing.
I personally find them creepy. Feel like they're staring at me.
Oh, they're staring at me, but when you look this good, it's not a big deal.
Well, let it be said that the mirror talks to you and no one else. And then he just gets up and leaves.
That's my kind of guy. It's my kind of guy. I respect him.
All right.
Okay.
A couple other individuals with the performance that you rolled. Yuna doesn't give you too many looks. Or if it is, it's more of the like professional. Like, do you need another drink?
No drinks for me, lady. I mean, no drinks for me. Thanks. Go ahead.
Did you really just hit me with the milady?
It snuck out. It snuck out. I'm so sorry.
No beer for you for 2 days.
No.
As you kind of do that for the next couple of days, we'll roll into the next day, for you at least, as you head down and talk to Romulus. Is there something specific you want to talk to him about?
I want to talk to him about... Okay, so he took over for Brennick, right?
He did. He was kind of just an all-arounder, but because Brennick, the previous main boatwright, is no longer here, he's kind of having to fill the role.
Okay. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say it. Well, I guess I'm gonna say hi, and then I'm gonna say, what do I want to know? What do I want to know from this guy? I know he's got information. I want to know. I'm having a stroke thinking about this. I want to know what happens now. Once somebody that's important is gone from the area, he fills in for them, but then who takes over his? And is there enough people that can do everything? Like, does he even know how to fix a boat?
He will respond. Boom, hold on, I need to close that. There we go. Hello, my friend. And to answer your question, it's kind of a needs meets. If there's something I do not know, I learn how to do it. And as far as filling slots, it's never so easy to fill one's shoes, but rather to make a set of shoes that can walk the same path.
Have you ever encountered anything in the caves that was out of the ordinary?
And it's hard to define what is out of the ordinary. When you've lived here, it's all kind of ordinary.
Interesting.
But would I say that venomous cave spiders and caves that flood randomly are normal? No, I would not.
Okay. Okay. So I know you guys farm a lot here. Do you guys ever get stuff from other places, like trades or anything like that, or you just it's farm and everything that's on here is what you got?
No, there is actually a merchant that will come by roughly once a month, and in fact we are due for him here in probably about a week. And we trade whatever goods we have in excess for whatever they may have that we need.
Does this merchant happen to drive a little? What's the car driving? The salesman. What the hell is he driving?
It is a large merchant vessel.
Okay.
It is from Water 7, and they actually service all of the islands nearby.
Interesting. Okay, what do you look to get from them usually? What are you guys lacking?
Usually, we look for lumber and proteins, whether they be salted or cured, some meats outside of fish. But lumber is the big one, and then whatever else we need for our apothecary, our elder keeps track of all of that.
I was gonna ask you, where's the after something like this happens? I know you call him the governor. Is that true? What's the guy's name?
The elder.
What's the
Elder
that's what
Rowan.
it's called. Oh, Elder Rowan. That's the guy. That's the guy that's like a controller of everything, right?
Yeah.
What do you? I know he talked to everybody, but what does he? Is there any like special thing that he does other than just talking to everybody at the bar, or do you? Is there like a ceremony or something?
No, I wouldn't say that as much. Rowan takes the head of everything, mainly because he has been here mostly the longest outside of Granny Sella. He is the most familiar with the mines. He knows all of the boats and their captains, and is very familiar with everyone on this island. But he mans the ledger. Anyone that needs something that the island itself does not supply, they go to him and he makes a note of it. And then when the merchant comes around, he purchases it for them. He's more of like a bookkeeper than anything. It's anything that comes up on the island, it's less of he has final say-so and more of he just organizes things.
Interesting. Where does he live?
He is up the hill just to the right of the longhouse, right next to Granny Sella.
Interesting. I wonder if I go talk to him later today.
By all means. If it is not a day that we are going into the mines, he is typically home, if not wandering the island, just talking to people to see what they need.
All right. Good to know. Good to know. I kind of want to go. I don't know anything that happened. Did quick question, Jim. Did Ryoshi tell us about that? Any of that yet?
He did. That happened the
Yeah.
night y'all got back. He told y'all.
Okay. I couldn't remember if he told us that he went there or nearby or whatever the hell. I want to think about that. I want to go see if I can find it. That's what I want to do.
Okay.
'Cause I gotta talk to him.
Yeah. Not gonna make you roll anything. If you'd go, he wouldn't be at his home because the merchant is coming in about a week. He would be doing rounds slowly around the island, just kind of seeing what people need. But you would be able to find him eventually, run into him probably closer to evening. I believe Ryder was the name, correct? Forgive me. Names
That's
are
correct.
still not my strong suit.
That's okay. I'm terrible at names. I'm just good at faces. I remember faces. That's it.
Well, what can I do for you, Ryder?
So, I heard that you have a merchant that comes, like every so often. You guys buy goods from him.
We do.
I heard he's from Water 7. Though.
From my understanding, I personally have never been there, but that's at least what they say.
Well, I know you have passing people through here all the time, and you're passing people through here all the time. And I'm just wondering, like, has anybody ever come with that merchant here, or is he always by himself on that big old ship?
Oh, of course he's not by himself. He has a crew, he has multiple helpers, and it is actually a conglomerate of merchants. I believe 3 of them.
Do you know what their names are?
I don't, but if you ask the DM next week, he'll have them.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea. See, I'm purging. I'm trying to get information early. Okay. Okay. Yeah, why am I ask this guy? Why am I ask this guy?
So as a reminder, Rowan is recognized as Elder, and Elder here is more of a kind of a just title than anything. No one sees him as having final say so over anything. If there is ever a disagreement, they would have him try and be an arbiter. Arbiter? Is that the right word? I don't know if that's the right word.
It's close enough.
But
Arbitrator?
yeah, probably that. Probably that. Mediator. There we go.
Mediator's better.
Mediator's better. Otherwise, like I said, he kind of just keeps the ledger. He keeps the actual money of the island in one place. He also has the contacts that are of the merchant, as he ends up calling them before they come out this way to give them that ledger, so that way when they're actually here, they have what he ordered.
Yeah, I know, that's the thing. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. My brain is very salted. I think I want to ask him what's the biggest is there like a huge disagreement that passed by? I know that you talk to everybody and they go to you for advice. You don't have to say or whatever, but you at least talk to everybody. Is there anything that happened? Like specifically, what was that? What happened with Brennick like a long time ago that everybody seems to not talk about?
Well, since he's no longer here to ask directly, I suppose there's no harm. He was a former pirate. There's thunder like right overhead, and so I'm worried our power's gonna go out any moment.
Oh, I thought you meant in the world, and I was like, what?
No, sorry, like IRL, like it is just thundering outside.
Heck yeah, it's gonna be here soon. Perfect.
But he was a former pirate. his crew landed here, much like your own, 7 years ago, I believe. And they were not the most friendly type like you all. They came with the expectation of drinking and eating and having their fill at the expense of everyone here. And when the islanders stood up for themselves, as we have every right to do, they got violent. Bernick, being the one good soul out of that crew, decided that he had had enough of that life. And so he took his own sword into his own hands and plunged it through his captain's back.
Little backstab. Little backstab. Okay, can I ask you one more question?
Of course.
I wanted to know this when he was alive, but unfortunately I didn't ask. What was the name of his pirate crew?
Honestly, I don't know. He never talked about the crew after that.
That's fair. That's fair. Alright, is anybody else here? You said that, wait, I think we know this, but how many other people that are here are former pirates?
Not many. If I'm having to stop and think about it, they were merchants, they were marines. Bernick was a pirate. I don't think, actually, now that I actually sit here and kind of go through the list, if we had any other former pirates.
And you're from here? You've always been from here?
Well, it's hard for me to remember in my old age. I'm fairly certain I came here with my parents at a young age. I don't believe I was born here. But my parents settled down here when I was but a baby.
Have you ever traveled anywhere off of this island, or you've been here forever?
Oh, I've spent my fair share of travel. At one point in time, I took it upon myself to try and visit any neighboring island, and I got lost at sea. After being kind of shipwrecked and stranded somewhere for, honestly, I don't even remember the name of the island, but I was able to find civilization and make it back here eventually, but that took me the better part of 3 years. After that, I had my fill of adventure.
That's a fair point there, buddy. That's a fair point there. I don't know why. This conversation is so long. I'm getting hungry. Are you hungry?
Oh, I always have a healthy appetite. As he pats just a little bit of a pot belly he's got under his button down.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I wanna go take this guy to the longhouse to get some food. You know, we're just hanging out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go on ahead to the longhouse. Is there any other specific conversation you wanted to have with him?
Not that I can think of right now.
Okay.
I need to think about that. I'm sure there is.
Well, if it comes back up, you will be more than willing or able to ask him again, as we come to Buck.
I'm at.
Is there an area where like kind of like all the kids of the island are kind of hanging out, or can be at a certain point?
Yeah, there are multiple points where they're all together, whether they're receiving instruction or they're all helping with individual tasks. But yeah, you'd be able to find them at some point where Ryoshi is also helping them. And they're working on the net that you had requested.
So I kind of want to like just see if I'm able to like get all the kids together and like just have some fun for a little bit. Like,
Okay.
And like see if like, you know, they could take a break, kind of like come and like check out my cyborg parts and stuff.
Okay.
And I want to test out my ability to jump and see how far I can jump, basically. I've been wanting to test that out.
Okay. As far as entertaining the children, give me a performance check.
Okay.
Detain the children.
$19. Very entertaining. They are all fascinated by you, even the ones that aren't super interested in you being a cyborg. You're still somewhat fun. Somewhat. They try and play it off. But as far as how far you can jump, there's actual D&D stats for how you figure that out. As far as that formula, I don't know it off the top of my head. I think, if I'm probably going to say it and then be wrong, that with a 10-foot lead up, that you can jump a number of feet equal to your strength modifier. But I'm going to double check that.
Does that have anything to do with your walking distance?
No.
No.
Okay. A long jump is equal, with a 10-foot run up, is equal to your strength score in feet. So if your strength is 20, you have a long jump of 20 feet. If you don't have the run up and it's just a standing long jump, that number is halved. So you'd be just at a base be able to jump 10 feet if your strength is 20. And then vertically, high jump equals 3 plus your strength modifier with a lead up. So if your strength is 20, the modifier is plus 5. So then you'd be able to have a 8-foot vertical.
So my strength's 17 with a plus 3.
So then your long jump would be 17 feet, which we would round up in that case because you're over the halfway point. Actually, no, you're not over the halfway point. Halfway would be 17.5. So yeah, 15 feet. You have a 15-foot long jump, and then what was your modifier? Plus 3?
Yeah.
Then a 6-foot vertical.
Okay, gotcha. So here's my thought. This is just to you. I wanted to like test out something that would require me to like do some acrobatics, basically.
Okay.
Like I want to see like like how acrobatic I can be as this new cyborg body, basically.
Okay. So go ahead and give me an acrobatics check then.
Okay.
Decent roll, dirty 20. You find yourself incredibly nimble. Your body reacts to exactly what you're wanting to do, exactly when you want to do it. It feels very natural in those movements, but they're almost too clean, too precise than what a normal body would be able to do. And it takes some getting used to, because there's always that human error that we naturally account for. But for you, it's like, no, if you wanted to stop on a dime, you stop. And that's all there is to it. And so you'll find yourself much more acrobatic than you were even before the adjustments.
So while I'm, jumping around, just kind of, having some fun, testing out my new body, do any of the kids, say anything to me, or do how are they feeling about my performance here?
Oh, they're all fascinated, and they're all oohing and eyeing. You are balancing plates or oars on a finger like it's nothing. You're just putting on essentially a circus show, and you're not getting any meaningful comments or conversation from the kids other than just fascination and entertainment.
Okay. All right. So while they're there with me, can I specifically speak to Asa? Asa was the son of. I mean, is it a son?
Orin?
Asa is the daughter of Orin.
Daughter. Okay.
And
Yeah,
yes,
can
you may.
can I? Okay. So I just want to ask her. So Asa, I was just curious, do you feel uncertain or like a little bit kind of scared of anybody that lives on this island with you?
Give me a persuasion, cause how much this child trusts you, asking them out of the blue.
Okay.
DC is a little bit better because you did just put on a decent show for them. Okay. She's gonna pause and just. No. Why would I be afraid of anyone on the island?
I don't know. I was just wondering because I was getting a sense that certain people were not really trusting others, and I just wanted to see if you thought that someone was untrustworthy that lives on this island. Besides, I mean, you don't know us, so I wouldn't expect you to trust us too much, but I heard that especially Granny Sella was saying that not many people can be trusted. But I was just wondering if you had any like weird feelings about anybody, because I just want to keep an eye out and make sure that everyone's safe here, especially you and the kids and everything. I want to keep you safe.
Well, as far as people that are on the island, that guy with the really long arms kind of weirds me out. But otherwise, I trust Ryoshi. Me and him have a death pact.
So aside from the
Great.
people from my crew, do you feel like everybody on the island that lives here that's not from our crew is good person, and you feel safe around them?
I mean, I don't really care for Dario, but I wouldn't say I don't trust him or that he's a bad person. He's just really loud and stinky.
Okay, all right. Well, if anyone ever makes you feel weird, or you feel like you need some protection, you can always count on me.
Thanks. Just really confused. It's a kid who genuinely feels comfortable in the home that they have.
Cool. All right.
Like, granted, as far as not the character, sure, Oren isn't the greatest dad, but as I did say, although he is a drunk, he does still take good care of her. So she's got no real worries. She's got no one to be threatened by.
Okay. All right. Well, now I think I'm kind of done. I'm like, all right, good. Thanks for watching me, kids. I hope you guys enjoyed. You go back to work if you'd like, or you can hang out with me. I might go and visit Yuna at the Longhouse or someone.
You'll hear Asa under her breath say, "Yeah, you and everyone else." I don't get what's so great about her. And just goes back to braiding the net.
All right. Yeah, so she's at the Longhouse, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That is where she lives and works.
All right. So can I go and talk to her a little bit?
You may. As you pull up to the bar and kind of just take a seat up to it, you see a couple tables over. Ryder's over there just challenging everyone to arm wrestles and just, yeah!
That's my boy.
Whoa!
Get him, Ryder.
What can I do for you, Buck?
What's your finest ale?
Well, here on this island, the finest ale is whatever we got. And right now, this is what we got, as she just pulls out a mug for you.
Will you have a beer with me?
I don't drink.
How old are you again?
About 23.
Okay. That's fine. I respect that.
Now, don't get me wrong. When I say I don't drink, I mean I don't drink while I'm working. But then again, I'm always working.
Oh.
It's not like you get a day off here on this island of 50 people, where no one else runs the bar.
Well, could you use a little help back there?
And Jory's good help for me. Jory, stop trying to arm wrestle him. He's twice your size. Go clean up the tables. As Jory had sat down right in front of Ryder and just. Aw.
There's two fingers.
Poor Jory.
As I was trying to say, he is good help. He's just a kid.
Yeah, so you got it covered. You're all good.
I don't know what I would need covered. If anyone starts making a fuss, I just tell them they're cut off and they stop acting up. When you control the only alcohol on the island, people tend to listen.
So true.
That's very fair.
Have you ever had anybody not listen?
Oh, of course. People get rowdy all the time. Orin's usually the most pain in the ass, but just give Dario a call and he'll drag his ass out.
Nothing that's ever stood out to you as like, actually like fearful, like people being rowdy to the point where like you're in fear.
I wouldn't say in fear. There've been a couple nights, granted they're very far few between, where the whole village gets a little too rowdy, but a chair gets broken, someone will have a disagreement with another, a bar fight happens. It's part of the job. The only time I was genuinely fearful was before I was actually running the bar, and that was when Brennick joined our group.
Is that because he was a foreigner from a pirate crew?
And that his pirate crew killed a couple people, yes.
Makes sense. Well, how do you feel about our crew?
I think y'all are alright. I think y'all are inquisitive by nature, but there's nothing wrong with that. I do think that y'all are anxious to get a move on and that y'all are antsy to find something wrong with our little village here, as your whole crew's been asking questions non-stop. But it's in your nature. You're adventurers, you're pirates, y'all want to see the world. Makes sense. But sometimes
let me ask,
a small
ask
island
you.
is just a small island. But yes, go ahead.
I got you. Totally get that. Let me ask you, what's your interpretation of this? So, we have heard from Granny Sella that she thinks that not many people can be trusted on this island. Do you feel the same? Or do you have anybody in mind that you would say is the most untrustworthy, other than our pirate crew, obviously, because you don't really know us that much, but I genuinely can say that we're here to help and just be on our way eventually, but I just want to make sure that everybody's safe, including the whole entire island's population and everybody, and I, as a former Marine, would like to help protect anybody if I feel like anyone's in danger.
Look, the gesture is appreciated, but on an island like this, if there's someone that's not trustworthy, they get picked out really quick.
So Granny Sella's saying that to one of my crewmates. That doesn't alarm you at all?
Give me an insight check.
Okay.
Natural one.
Boy.
As far as you can tell, she's being completely genuine. Like, there's no one she's worried about. Anyone that has caused any issues she can handle, and anything that is outside of the domain of the Longhouse, she's not worried about. If there's a disagreement with fishing, Dorian handles it. If there's a disagreement with farming, someone else handles it. It's never a thing of, oh, I don't trust somebody, or we have a thief amongst us. Because again, on an island like this, those people get weeded out very quickly.
All right, well, kind of just want to go stand by my buddy Ryder over here and cheer him on as he's taking on some people.
You're gonna challenge Ryder, and y'all are gonna have a arm wrestling contest, best of 3.
Thank God. Thank
All right.
God. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Athletics.
Can I? Hold on, wait. Before he says anything, I just want to look him in the face and say, "Did you ask my girl to have a drink with you?" Are you kidding me? Get your ass on the table right now.
Let's go.
I'm gonna make you turn into a pile of mush. You said athletics?
Athletics, contested athletics, best of 3. Okay. Ryder's got a 13. Ooh, Buck's got a 18. Pushing it down. Come on. Second round, go.
This is what happens when she
that's
takes
fun.
the. This is what happens when she takes the meat away from me. I'm thirsty.
Ooh.
Roll a 1.
A nat 20 versus a 2.
Yeah.
Guess you can't beat these cyborg parts, can you, boy?
That's 2. Go again.
All right. So, as y'all have a contest of strength, and the night continues, Ryoshi, give me a perception, please.
Perception. Let's see. These are the ones that I usually lose it, so we'll see how we track here.
You're lucky I didn't go turtle form. Metal.
There we go.
25. Noted.
Perceive the shit out of everything.
No, with a 25 on perception, what you notice is when Buck walks away and is having her interaction with Ryder, you see Yuna's eyes very subtly narrow at Buck's back.
Okay.
And not even just like something here we go, use the zoom of just the like having the whole full conversation, then he turns around and just the yeah.
Do I detect any malice, or is it just like I just see it?
For that's gonna be an insight. That's a separate check to detect intent.
Do I roll that?
Yes, please.
Are you insightful as shit? Come on, baby.
Come on.
Pretty
Let's go!
insightful, very
Oh,
insightful.
Finally.
Nice.
With that, with a 27 on your insight, there's not malice, more of annoyance slash kind of suspicious. Like, not her being suspicious, but her suspicious of Buck.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. All right. I'll noted. As you
I was
like
just
to
about
say.
to say that.
Noted.
Let's go. I love that.
Mm-hmm. All right, so with that, we're still continuing, Buck, because with the next day, Dario will come to you. And I need a music change to. Oh God, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Buddy, how dare you?
Kenku took a crap out on me.
That was my homie.
I don't know. It looks like operator error.
Mm-hmm.
It was 100% operator error
Yeah, that
because the operator hit the X mark instead of the window button and closed
You thought there
Kenku.
was a treasure there. You thought there was a treasure there. X marks the spot.
Okay, there we go. Repeat. Kenku is back. Everything still looks good. Yeah, cool. Okay, so Buck. We're actually gonna see if I set something up correctly, and I'm going to have you join secret chats, as Dario will ask you to join him. Boom. And I'll pull him in here. Let's see if it works. We're trying something new. And then, can I just pull him into here? Come on. Get in here. Get in here. Move to. Here we go. Haha, I can move you. I can move you. Alright, you gotta turn your camera back on, that's all.
Okay.
And then I need to adjust that.
Yeah, I did not see it. I guess you had to do it for me.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Doom. What? Oh, no. No. Hold on. Undo. No. Oh, no. Which camera is it? We're trying new things. Bear with us. I need camera. Not that one. That one. There's your whole face. Okay, so the reason for pulling you separate. So Dario is going to ask you to join him fishing. And you notice he doesn't take you to the main fishing vessel. You notice he brings you to a smaller dinghy. And as he wordlessly gets on, you take a look. At this point, you've become more accustomed to fishing with him. You know what's needed. You see not the usual equipment. You don't see the large net and the ropes. You see instead a harpoon with a single coiled rope. And then a buoy. Not a very large, like, fishing vessel buoy, but think of it more of just like an orange ball of an airbag. And he's like, tonight. Nope, wrong voice. Hold on. Tonight we're going fishing, but I'm diving down. I told you before I like to free dive. I've got word from one of the other fishers that they've spotted something big. So me and you are going to go out on this little vessel, and I'm going to dive down. And he picks up the harpoon with this right here, and I'm going to bring back the biggest fish you've ever seen. The reason I need you to come with me is because this boat will drift away if not careful. And I need you to man this, as he holds up the buoy. If at any reason you think I have been down for too long, simply pull on this and it'll start pulling me up. I'm not going to pretend like this isn't dangerous, but sometimes dangerous is what makes it fun. So, do I have your cooperation?
Yes. Let me ask you, what type of fish do you think might be down there?
It's some kind of sea beast, although the exact kind I'm not sure of. All that my other fishermen saw was something with red scales, long and fat.
All right.
Not that one. So, he will wait until nightfall, and you will meet him at this dinghy, and he'll have a single torch lit that slides into a holster that is on the actual dinghy itself, at the front of it. As you climb in, he begins to row out. Have you ever been diving? Before you couldn't be submerged, that is.
I've dived a few times, but not like you're intending on doing.
Well, I have meticulously trained myself to be able to hold my breath for up to 8 minutes. I will give you a timer. If 10 minutes go by and I'm not back up, start pulling on the rope.
Sure you don't want me to pull sooner? If you could only hold your breath for 8 minutes?
If I can hold my breath for 8 minutes and I pass out after that, I'll only be unconscious for about 2 minutes. By that point, no danger of damage. It's past that when things get a little scary.
Right, I will do.
Plus, if I can find myself an air pocket or something else like that, then I'll be fine.
Anything else I need to be wary of?
As he's starting to strip down to pretty much just loincloth, you see his body is riddled in scars. And he is much more ripped than you would initially realize. Like, yes, he is a fisherman. He has spent his entire life on the ocean, but he is well toned even for that. As he picks up the harpoon, takes a look and kind of down the shaft as well as at the tip of the actual harpoon itself. If the blood spills into the ocean and it turns red, have a drink for me. And with no other explanation, just jumps into the water. And you see the rope that was tied to his waist is quickly pouring over the boat and in as he dives deeper and deeper. And you see there is a lot of rope in this dinghy. He has given himself enough length to dive several hundred feet. And so the timer begins. And a few minutes go by. After about 4 minutes, you see bubbles boop, boop, boop. As they get a little bit more aggressive, he surfaces. Just I hadn't seen it yet, but I found another entrance into the mines down below. I'm going to try and take a peek in. If I get lost, I simply have to follow the rope out. But these caves and these mines is where these creatures like to rest. They usually find some den in there. I'm hoping to find them sleeping, which is why we're doing this at night. You see him take a few deep breaths, and he dives back down. You feel the rope get deeper and deeper. At some point, you see the buoy actually go ting as the rope has run out. And the buoy itself kind of starts to drift a little bit away as if he's like pulling it with him somewhat underwater. And you move the boat just to stay near it. And then it stops moving. And then it starts kind of just bobbing as if it's gotten some more slack. And slowly kind of drifting. A few more minutes goes by and nothing. 10 minutes goes by. And your little timer tells you it's time to pull the rope. And you start pulling and pulling and pulling. Several hundred feet of rope. It takes a while. And it gets lighter and lighter as more and more of it is brought out of the water. And at one point it feels like there's not enough drag on this rope. As you pull the rope up out of the water, all you see is a frayed end. With no captain attached to it.
So I'm gonna wait there for a couple minutes just to see if I notice anything.
Yeah. You wait a couple minutes. Nothing. No bubbles, no red spilled into the water. In fact, the water's just black. Not even the moon can be seen in the waters. A couple more minutes go by and nothing. 30 minutes. An hour. No sign of the captain. No sign of Dario, the fisherman.
At a certain point, I just got to turn back.
Okay. You return to the dock. No one's awake. Y'all are well into the night at this point. What do you do once reaching land?
I go wake Elder Rowan.
Okay.
And I go tell him what had happened.
Okay. As you run to Elder Rowan, You bang on the door and take some. As the door cracks open, as he's rubbing his eye, you see him wearing like a little nightgown. Just what can I do for you, Buck? Do you have any idea what time it is?
Elder Rowan, I don't know how to say this, and I am so scared, but Dario took me out fishing. He wanted to get a sea monster, and he said he was going to dive with a harpoon with the rope attached to it, and I were to pull him up after 10 minutes had passed because he could only hold his breath for 8 minutes, and
No,
10 minutes had
slow
passed.
down, slow down. What? Hold on. What is all? What are you talking about, boy? As few words as possible. What happened?
Dario is missing. I pulled up the rope after his timer had went off, and it was frayed at the end, and no Dario. I don't know what to do. I figured I needed to come and tell you.
That's fine. Dario moved away. Don't you remember?
Dario?
Yes, Dario Flint, the old fisher captain. Yeah, he moved away. Now, I'm going back to bed. I'm sure you were just having a bad dream. As the door closes. And you are left standing outside of the elder's house, very confused.
I'm gonna have to go back to my crew
Okay.
and report the news.
Then we will rejoin the crew. Boom.
Oh,
Welcome back. Oh, we'll get him back
Quit.
in here.
Stop talking
Hold
about
on.
him.
Hold on.
man.
Move to.
Dude,
There we
we
go.
were having a conversation of all conversations. You missed it.
Yeah, man. We have battle plans.
You'll just have
It
to
was
turn.
a
Oh, I
vibe.
gotta turn my camera back on for y'all as well.
Turn them all on.
There we go. Okay. So,
Mhm.
it is the middle of the fucking night. I'm talking like 3 a.m. And Buck comes running and slamming on all of y'all's doors, going to each of y'all since y'all had to split up to get everyone's attention.
Guys, I need you to listen very carefully to me. Something crazy just happened, and I'm very confused. I'm very nervous, scared. I don't even know what to think right now.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Did it
Where
have
did he touch
anything
you?
to do with Yuna?
Nothing to
Oh,
do
we
with
I'll
see
you.
kill
that.
you.
I was
Nope,
thinking.
do
Dario
not worry
touched
about
him.
that.
You're not worried
It's
about
close.
that? Oh, okay. Okay.
You're,
know
you're
what?
close with the Dario idea.
Talk, spit it
No.
out!
Listen,
Got it,
God,
bro.
robots are the worst. Hurry up.
listen. Dario took me fishing. He was gonna go
Ooh.
diving with a harpoon.
Oh shit. How big was this
we went
harpoon?
we went out on a little dinghy. It was a little dinghy,
Mhm.
and he had hundreds of feet of rope attached to his harpoon. Right?
Uh-huh.
He wanted to dive down for this big sea monster. He said he could hold his breath for 8 minutes, and after 10 minutes to pull him back up if he didn't surface. He was down there for 10 minutes. I pulled the rope back up, frayed at the end, no Dario. I wait there for hours to see if he'll come to surface or something would happen. He said he was going to potentially go into. He found an entrance to the mines down there as he went down. He came back up, told me he found an entrance to the mines from down there. And so he was going to go back to try to see if he could get the sea beast at rest underneath in the mines. He came up. He didn't come back up. I pulled up the rope. Felt like there was nothing in it. It's frayed at the end. So I wait for hours. I go back to land. I decide to go to Elder Rowan's because I want to tell him the news.
Of course,
So-
you go to him before your crew. That makes sense.
I wanted to let him know because he's the head of the island. Yeah.
The fuck, dude? What is
Yeah.
We're the head of the island. Us. We are the head. Fuck that guy. Anyway, go on.
I was scared. I didn't know what to do. I figured Elder Rowan would know what to do.
That's
so
the most marine shit I've ever heard. Keep going.
So anyway, I wake him up.
Ooh.
I tell him the story, and he immediately goes, Who? Dario Flint? You mean the fisherman that moved away? So I say to myself, moved away? What are you talking about? I didn't even get a chance to even speak, and he just closed the door. He said, "Go back to bed. You're probably having a bad dream." Close the door in my face. So
Oh shit.
we have a second person that moved away all of a sudden. Moved away. But it's very mysterious, and I don't
I
get
have
it.
a question
I'm
for
very
you.
confused. Yeah,
You said the rope was frayed. Does it look
was afraid.
cut? Does it look torn? Does it look like a knife or like something bit it?
I didn't quite get a good glance at it. It was just as if it was just torn. It's got different ends going. Just can't tell what happened to it.
As a point of clarification, you did not inspect the rope thoroughly enough in order to determine that particular question.
I'm gonna stop. Useless. Literally, what kind of information you got going on? You don't look at the rope that you just lost a living person on? God, it's a robot thing. I swear.
These
I really
Marines,
like
man.
purple though.
Well, I stayed for extra time to see if I would notice anything.
Nothing.
I didn't notice anything.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's like what I told you guys. Careful what you say on this island. There's something weird going on.
I mean, Buck, I got a question for you. I find it really weird that you would go talk to that guy before you talk to us. That seems so
more upset
weird.
about that.
It just seems like did you kill him?
Absolutely not. I would.
You sure?
I wanted to get to the elder
Inside check.
because he
I was
knows.
thinking, can I tell if he's lying to us?
Inside
Inside
check.
check.
I'm doing it.
Oh, I'll do it too. I'm all over this. He's relatively new. I mean,
Okay. Buck, go ahead and do a private roll for me. Do you know how to do that?
I do not.
Bottom right it says public. Just switch it to private. GM.
Mm-hmm. That means only I will be able to see it.
You did it already?
No.
No, you have to do it. Bottom right. You see
Bottom
it says
right of-
public
Bottom
roll?
right in Foundry
where it
where it
says
says public roll, click the drop down, do private GM
Oh,
roll.
I see.
And
I see.
then roll
Okay.
the appropriate roll. If you know what that is. If you don't know what that is, then I will message you. If you don't know what the
I do
appropriate
not, I do
roll
not.
is.
Yeah, message me.
Hold on.
This is getting awesome.
shit.
There you go. I just sent it to you in a message in Discord.
Okay.
So typically, what I say in terms of in-person games is roll me a persuasion or deception depending on whether you're telling the truth or lying. And you did roll that as a good private roll. The reason I had you roll it as private because it will show them whether it was a persuasion or a
Yeah.
deception, and we don't want them to know yet. What I will say, Ryder, you can't tell. You cannot tell with this man. You don't know him well enough. But Ryoshi did roll higher than your check, which means he does know you are telling the truth.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Really didn't want it to be like, Fox been stringing us along. He's gonna take us to the Marines.
You're sure about that, Ryoshi? Because I trust you.
I'm gonna, without Buck seeing, I'm gonna like give him like an indication that he knows that I think he's telling the truth.
All right. So what do you want to do about it, Chief?
Yeah. What do we do now?
You were
Do
there.
we want to
what-
check with other people or?
I feel like we have to at least ask one other person if they know who he is. Because I want to know if there's some sort of weird spell
Let's ask
going
Granny.
around. That
Let's
people-
ask the granny, Sella.
Hell no! Anybody but her.
Let-
God, please.
Definitely not Granny Sella. I feel like
Not?
we need to wait until like the daytime, like normal hours, and like let it kind of just be like a normal conversation, not anything like in the middle of the night right now, you know, like,
Fair.
and then just kind of like, just be like, so guys, like, have you seen Dario around? And then just see what like someone would say, like, did he move away to them too, you know?
You said you sprinted here, right?
Yeah,
Were you followed?
not that I know of.
Can I tell if he was followed?
You can make a perception check to see if there's someone outside. But as far as
Let's go.
any of the
Tonight
previous
is good.
time, as of right now, you poke your head out, you put your ear to the ground, you do a very thorough check of the building that you are all in, as well as around. There's no sign that anyone is close by listening. As far as if he was followed from the docks or running around the island, you have no way of telling that.
That's fair. Well, do we want to sit on this until morning, or do we want to? Because I'm pretty sneaky. I can go around and see what I can find.
Can we go together this time?
I mean,
We're all
I'm
in
big.
this together.
I'm like 3.5 foot, and you're
I
like
just like
8 feet
really
tall.
miss hanging out. You know, like we had a little bit of time together. I was like reminiscing and shit. It was fun. Like I was gonna put you on the shoulder. We were just gonna, you know, vibe.
So
I mean, that
What
might
do
be
you-
suspicious, though.
you got any ideas, Ryoshi?
I'm thinking. I don't know. I'm thinking. I really want to check out the longhouse.
What do you think you might find in the middle of the night there?
Something that's not supposed to be there.
Like a person, potentially?
Like maybe either a person, someone's awake. Because I assume that no one else is awake right now.
Not many
Besides,
people.
obviously, you woke up the what's his name, the elder.
Rowan.
It's funny
Rowan.
because I want to go outside of the elevator office. That's what I want to see if that. I want to see if that guy shows up. Random.
I want to see. I need to see if Granny Sally's awake. Not to like talk to her. I just want to see if she's awake
I'm not
or
gonna-
like is.
I no longer
active.
want to go with you anywhere. So you go do you.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna go to sleep. Figure
And
it out in the morning.
Elder Rowan was the one that had the shed with the snail,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So I'm kind of with you on this to kind of like check it out and see if like, you know, there's any activity happening now that I've alerted Elder Rowan.
Okay.
Good idea.
So who is all going out?
Me.
Ryder.
You going to Granny's house?
Granny's is right next door to the elders.
So both,
You-
like I would like to pass by both.
Maybe you guys go on a walk, and try to see what's going on by the shed, see if you hear anything. While I'm gonna see if Granny Sally's up to anything.
As long as I don't have to see or smell her, I'm in.
Should be good.
Let's run it.
Okay, so everyone's going out, so everyone needs to make a stealth check.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Uh,
Stealth me up.
Buck, you may need to switch your thing from GM private
Yeah.
back to public.
Got it.
Wow, that's like the lowest stealth check I've ever done. But still got 14.
Sneak
Okay,
you.
okay.
Ryder's more
14,
stealthy
6.
than me.
Stealthier than you, bro. Look at my additives. I'm almost as good as you, bro. I'm stealthy as fuck, bro. Just
I
'cause
guess
I'm
so.
fast. Ooh, he's stealthy as shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's not fair. He's like robotic and shit. He can like hide and not breathe.
Okay.
It's not fair.
14, 16, 24, fairly stealthy. Your rogue, surprisingly, being the least stealthy.
I know. What the heck?
He actually.
That feels wrong.
It does. But you all have good additives, so decent rolls. You feel fairly stealthy. As a group, you think you're doing very well about staying hidden, staying in the shadows, and being aware of the sound that you create.
We think.
Yeah, that's how it always goes. Whether y'all do really, really well
Right.
or really, really horrible, you always think you're being perfectly stealthy. It's just a matter of if you actually are or not.
Better pile of pots or no?
But as of right now, you don't notice anyone notice you. All the lights stay off. No one is making a ruckus. As y'all cross the island, it's not a super large island, and y'all aren't exactly on the opposite end. It's just a little bit of a distance. As y'all are closer to the docks, meanwhile, they are closer to the longhouse. So as you make your way up the hill towards the longhouse and take a right, it's going to be towards that where you actually see two houses that do stand a little bit on their own, of the Elder's house and Granny Sella's house. Granny Sella's house being surrounded by a garden that is maintained not only by herself but by the children of the island, and then Elder Rowan's house with a field that kind of surrounds them, but a noticeable difference in the grass length where their property and the rest of the field begins. As far as taking a quick glance, Elder Rowan's house looks dark. You hear no sounds. You see nothing of significance. This is without y'all rolling. This is based off your passive perception. And so does Granny Sella's house. It's completely dark. You don't see any light or even candlelight that look like it could be coming out of any of the windows or anything like that. As that would be very noticeable.
Okay. You guys want to go see if the snail is missing?
You guys want to? The shed's open. It looks locked, but it's open.
I want to go
And
behind
I'm
it
going-
to see if anybody's in it. I wanna
Or
listen.
that. Do that too.
Little eavesdrop.
But I'm gonna keep an eye on the window
Okay.
that Granny Sella saw me from last time.
Okay.
Alright.
So y'all are gonna head over to the shed.
Yeah.
Okay. As you go over to the shed, there is a crossbeam as well as a lock. Crossbeam, with y'all being there very easily moved, I'm not going to make y'all re-roll stealth. That's not Ryoshi with a child trying to open it this time.
It can be summed
Whoa.
up as a child sometimes. But yes, you're right.
Aw.
But as you go to pull the lock, it's a different lock.
That's interesting.
So, like, I know you can't watch over, like, people that are swimming well, but, like, can you do anything about this lock there, Buck?
Only thing I can do is blast it off. But that
I
would
haven't
make
got
too
a
much
new lock
noise.
pick yet.
Can you cut it
But I'm
off?
also not next to you guys. I'm.
You have to blast.
I
Is there a
could
non-gun version
Will
of that?
be. This is more of
I
a
could
little
cut it
kind
off.
of a DM giving you a bone, Ryoshi. You have another rogue on your crew that is not actively using their lockpicking set.
Can I have that one from them for now?
You can certainly ask Elira for her lockpicking set, who will,
I will ask Elira for her lock.
in true One Piece fashion, she will write you a receipt and tell you it comes with interest,
Fair.
300%.
as she's going to take the role of Nami essentially as bookkeeper.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
300%.
Okay. I'll grab it.
Okay, so you do have a lockpicking set.
Okay, I'm gonna try to lockpick that lock.
Just don't
I'll
roll
sneak up
another
to
nat
him.
one.
Don't do
Jesus,
it.
like
Don't
God, you're so
do it,
right.
bro.
I'm gonna tell one of them to keep an eye on the window while I'm doing this.
I'm just going to say, to the window, and then I'm not sure it's going to work.
Okay.
What do I roll for that again?
Sleight of hand.
Which is so good. So the fact that I rolled a 1 last time is insanity.
A 15 is enough to pick the lock. DC was 15.
Nice.
Perfect.
Nice.
Literally.
So,
Okay, guys.
with deft
Popped open.
fingers, you use that new lockpick. You're like, no, yep, there we go. And you turn the actual inside mechanism enough to just boop, pop the lock, undamaged, so you can lock it back again on your way out.
Thank God. Okay.
As you open the shed, it's intensely dark. As I said, the moon is surprisingly absent. That's also why the water was so dark. It's not a new moon to where there is no moon. It's just that little tiny sliver, and it's also cloudy. So it's peeking out every now and then. It's just a dark night in general. But with that combined with the fact that you're looking into a shed with no windows, you can't see inside.
And I light a torch inside.
You can, but light travels very far in darkness.
But inside the shed, if we close it,
If that's an option, you all enter the shed, close the door behind you, and light a torch.
Wait, do
Or
we
I
have...
can just.
I was going to say,
there's
do
no
we have
no
any-
light.
windows. Oh yeah, well, Yeah, can you make light with the fire?
I can
Ryoshi
make light.
can.
Okay.
But light is so bright.
I'll make light.
Can't we just feel around? Don't you remember where this is?
There's no windows in
I
there,
mean,
right? You
no.
said?
I
There
don't
are no
know. Yeah,
windows.
there's no windows. So
Yeah,
we'll
so
close
that's
it,
good.
and I'll just create light.
As thanks to Ryder's very square shoulders and long arms, and Buck, y'all are a little squeezed in. Ryoshi, you're kind of down by their knees, and just put up a little light. As you
What's
feel,
the square foot of this shed?
I think I had said it's a fairly small shed. I don't remember the exact
Okay, great.
measurements. I genuinely don't. That's a little on me.
Listen, I'm gonna put it to you this way. I looked back and I went, "Who touched my butt? Who? Those buns are just for Yuna. Don't touch my butt."
As
Definitely
you
Buck.
put a little bit of light out, and you'll start looking around. You see much of what I had described previously. Some yard equipment. You see various jars for canning and preserves. What you immediately don't see, Ryoshi, is a chest. It's not there.
What do you mean it's
Okay.
right?
Hey guys, there was a chest here last time. It had the snail. It had documents. It's not here.
So let's get out of here and see if he's in the house.
He must have put it somewhere else.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Granny told me that it's not the elder we need to worry about. So I don't know if it's him.
What does that even
But
mean?
who else would have had access to this shed?
Ryoshi, give me a general intelligence check.
Oh, I'm dumb.
I was about to say.
Okay. How do I do that again? Why? It's always the general things I should never remember
The
to do.
same tab that you use to make those regular rolls. You just click up on the actual stat where it says charisma, intelligence, so on and so on.
Mhm.
And then you're going to do a normal throw rather than
Oh,
a
got it.
saving throw.
Bam!
Natural 20.
No!
Nice.
With
That's
a
incredible.
natural 20, even with only a +1 in intelligence, you kind of get the idea. It's like, well, I did kind of burn the luck, and so if anyone did come to check on the ledger, especially if they were going to be taking notes about who needs what with the merchants coming next week, they would know that the shed had been broken into and would probably move the chest.
Yeah,
That's what
probably
I was
right,
thinking.
okay.
That's what I was thinking.
So let's
No,
go.
but
So, is there anywhere else that you feel like it might be in particular, or is it just somewhere in his house probably?
It would be either in his house or someone else's house.
What if I told you that I didn't give a shit about the snail? I really just care where the elder is right now.
We can try to find. I mean, he waved off Buck, right, and said he was going back to sleep. We could try to sneak in and see if we can
Yeah,
find
but
him.
I don't want to sneak in. I want to see if we could see him through the window. He said he waved him off, told him to go to sleep. Let's see if he's home or if he left.
You wanna throw me up to the roof and I'll check the roof and through any is there one story or what is it? What is it? Any windows up there?
It's a one-story, and there
Listen.
would be a small kind of like, not necessarily a window, but a shutter on the roof that's used to let smoke escape.
I'm gonna look at you, Buck, and say, why do I have to throw you? You just want to hang out with me. I seen you jumping for those kids. You can make it up there.
Although,
Might.
can you do it quietly?
That's the thing.
Are you like a cat or are you like an elephant?
But you got
'Cause I'm a cat.
some big arms. The cat could get up there probably better. We should throw
Well,
I could fly
Ryoshi
up
up there. Ryoshi,
what I was
fly up there.
thinking.
What do you think?
Why don't we just
Okay,
let him
let's-
fly? He
Yeah.
has
Before
Alright.
we do anything,
powers.
let me extinguish this light and let's sneak our way out of the shed and make
Yes.
sure that no one's watching.
We gotta
Yeah,
lock
one
it back
story
up.
Without the light.
Let's lock it
lock
back
it-
up.
We gotta log it.
Make sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Make sure it's exactly the way it looked.
Trico.
All right.
I'm into that.
And
Okay, so we'll extinguish my light and I'll sneak out first
Okay.
to see if anyone's looking.
Give me a perception check.
All of us or just him?
Just him.
This is where I fail us, right here.
Nah, you got this. You got this, my boy. You got this. That's perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping for.
It's pitch fucking blackout.
And my
I
little
knew-
eyes are adjusting. Although I
knew
have dark
that shit
vision.
was- I knew
Don't
that
I?
shit was coming.
No.
No, it doesn't count.
can I hear something? Potentially.
I do
Just-
have dark vision, up to 60 feet.
It doesn't count.
Dark vision doesn't count in this world
It
because
doesn't count. Yeah.
I know.
Trust me, I have it too.
There's
It
no
doesn't
written
count.
thing that establishes if the Tabaxi actually have the ability to see in the dark or not, and so we're going off of the idea that no one can.
Yeah, I'm a badass
I'm a
turtle.
cat.
You think I can't see him in the dark?
Did I say Tabaxi? I mean the minx. I meant the minx.
That's fair. Okay, well, I'm gonna sneak out and then tell them to be careful, and I'm gonna keep my ear to the ground and see if I can hear anyone, and then keep looking around.
Okay.
I'm gonna sneak behind you like the Pink Panther.
Do-do.
Dun-dun.
That's,
Do-do.
as best I can.
Do-do.
Exactly.
Do-do. 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 Do-do.
Happy
We're
hour.
just like three in a line, just making our way. Like,
It's funny. It's funny.
Stooges.
yeah.
But no, I want to be more like Shaggy from Scooby Doo, just flopping my feet behind. Just, all
All right. Give me
funny 'cause you
another
gotta
round of
think
stealth
rumor.
checks.
right, let's do it. Let's be stealthy.
This is the one where I don't do the worst.
We're stealthing.
It's actually not.
Nat one, nat
Oh my
2,
God.
a nat 6, and a 14 for totals
22.
13, 14, and 22.
I'm apparently not stealthy tonight.
Y'all aren't
It's
super
okay,
stealthy,
I'm
no.
just I am. I don't know what
Oh,
you're talking
Ryder's
about.
incredibly stealthy.
Woo! You
First
probably
time for
just-
everything.
You know
If
what?
only we had
That's-
Squid here.
I'm pretty. Yo, then you'd be the highest
Squid
one.
would have
That one
just,
is for
let's
sure.
be honest, Squid would have just gone back to bed.
Yeah.
It's like
Or
I
He'd
would
have been
talk
like,
to
drink.
people in the
You guys
morning.
got it.
Or
I'm
to
not-
drink in the tavern.
Yeah. So, y'all
So,
head over to the house itself. And as far as y'all can tell, y'all don't see anyone notice. The lights don't come on. You don't hear or see anything suspicious so far. Y'all make it over to the house. What are y'all wanting to try and do? There are windows. Most of them have shutters. But actually, no, they would probably all be shuttered. That doesn't mean you can't see like in between the shutters or anything like that. It's not like it's fucking airproof or anything like that.
I was
But if it's gonna be dark in the house, probably we can't see anything anyway.
And that's what I was going to say
Right.
next is
Yeah.
even with your stealth, I've gone around the house, finding each shutter and kind of like peeking in. It's pitch black inside. There's no light on inside.
I'm gonna look at Buck and be like, "This is a negativity. You gotta believe, you know. Maybe there's a light left on. You don't know. Anyway,
But we see no light on in the house,
Mhm.
correct?
Correct.
So
okay. Do we see any
Do you-
lights on in Granny Sella's house from here? Because it's right next door.
You do not.
Thank God.
I don't know if it's worth risking us becoming like, really suspicious by trying to break in here, knowing that
Yeah.
he supposedly isn't, needing to be worried about.
I was gonna say,
As far
she
as-
alluded to the fact that we need to worry about someone.
So you're
But she
saying
didn't
that
say
we
who.
believe Granny Sella every word she says randomly? Why? I don't even know her, and I'm glad, but I don't know her.
I don't
So
know.
she told you that he's not the one to be worried about. What if she's the one to be worried about and she's lying?
I was kind of thinking about it myself, to be honest.
I
Because
know,
like,
Potential.
and then Buck over here just deletes somebody from the world. I'm just saying, and now you guys are like, let's get out of here. We're pirates. What are we so afraid of? I don't give a shit about all these people. Let's figure this out, like now.
All right,
we
what do you
could-
wanna
could,
do
we
it.
could go,
We going
go
in the
ham
house or what? Like I'm in. You don't even have to convince me. I'm ready. I'll
So we
punch
just-
this front
alright.
door right now, bro.
Let's do it. Let's sneak in. Let's see if we can sneak in first.
All right. How about this? How about we get Ryoshi in there? He could go through the cracks in the door if there's a crack on. Let's see if we can find somewhere to get him in.
Can he use devil fruit to do that? Sneak into. No,
I mean,
can't.
I can't tell
Slip
you,
through
but I
cracks.
could show you. Let's see what
Yeah.
happens.
It is worth
Okay.
noting that when you turn into your black flame form, it
Oh,
does
I
put
create
out
light.
light.
you light up, yeah.
yeah.
All right, wait. You got that lockpick on you?
Yeah, you know it.
I mean, I seen you with that thing. You're pretty handy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we should try that on like the back door.
Is there a back door?
There would
That's the
be.
back door.
There's always a
Heck
back
yeah.
door.
Yeah. I think
There's
you
a
try
back
that.
door, man.
Try it. There's no back door, man. You try
So-
to pick that lock.
Ryoshi, as you go up to the lock, are you going to attempt to pick the lock?
I am.
Don't bother making a sleight of hand. As you go up to the handle, you slide your
Yeah.
actual picks in, and it's already open.
Oh no. Okay. Doors open, guys.
Let's enter.
Let's, as in all of us. All right, I'm in. I was gonna let
Let's-
one of us go in there, so we don't have to.
Well,
No.
I'm gonna stay guard at the door while you guys. You could do whatever you want. I think Ryoshi, maybe you go with your
I'll
flame.
go in.
Maybe Ryder, you go with him just to make sure
This is what
nothing
I'm.
funky
This is what I'm
happens.
thinking. This is what I'm thinking. Okay, Mr. Roboto.
So,
I'm thinking I jump up on this roof like a kitty cat, and I hang out up there and keep watch out. I know you're gonna be at the back door, making sure nobody comes in, and we get the little kitty cat. He's the best at that. I've seen it.
All right.
It's very
All right.
impressive.
We could do that. That is a potential.
Let's gain some info. This is a real reconnaissance mission. All right, boys, don't fuck it up.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay.
Ryder, go ahead and give me a stealth check to climb up on the roof, and Ryoshi, give me a
Oh,
stealth
no.
check sneaking in.
Oh no, this is it right here.
Catch me on that roof.
Fairly
with
sneaky,
16.
16. And
There we go.
Ryoshi, silent, and you're inside the house. Point of clarification, just because I know wording's a little ambiguous. The door itself was closed. When I say that it's open, I just mean that it was not locked.
Unlocked. Yeah.
correct. So
but-
as we open,
As the door itself is opened, Ryder climbs up onto the roof very quietly, makes no real noise that you'd be able to hear more if you weren't right next to him. And Ryder, you're going to give me a perception check while I'm up there. Buck, you're going to give me a perception check while you're up there. And then Ryoshi, you need to give me an investigation check.
I heard that. I heard that.
man,
One,
that's a bad.
2, 3.
I don't see any shit.
You're
Well,
good.
apparently
You're good.
I didn't investigate anything.
I mean,
Hi, kitten. Hi,
did I say
kitten.
anything? Kitty
With
cat?
a 17 on your perception, pretty decent. You see that there are no lights on. You don't see anybody. You get the good sense that there's nothing going on around y'all. Buck, with your 10 perception, you're at the back door. You don't see anything either. And Ryoshi, with an investigation of 3, you don't see anything because mainly it's pitch black.
Yeah.
Every time.
I still gotta adjust.
Your eyes got to adjust. I'm not going to make it to where it's completely dark. You can do just a tiny little bit of light. Now that you're inside, just a little bit to get your immediate surroundings.
Okay.
And as you kind of wander the house, it's not a very big house. There's essentially, think of it like a studio type apartment, except for you have your kitchen and a seating area and one big room.
Wait, whose house are we in again?
The elders.
Okay, that's right. Okay, yeah.
There's a couple of bookcases you do see along the far side of it, but then there is a single doorway that, looking at the rest of the house, you can only assume would hold the bedroom and bathroom. So you go up to that
Do I
door,
hear him snoring?
and you do hear snoring. Just not super loud, not super quiet either. Just the.
Do I see anything that looks like it's out of place?
You would have to know what in place looks like in this house to know if something was
Do I
out
see
of
the
place.
treasure chest?
No, you do not see the treasure chest.
Gosh.
Is it Rowan that he sees snoring?
He hasn't entered the room yet.
Yeah, do I enter the room? Fuck. Okay, yeah. I gotta. Can I look through the keyhole? Is there a keyhole?
There's not a keyhole. It is
Is
just
there,
a solid
can I
door
slip,
with just a little latch.
just- Shit. Do I try? Do I attempt? I don't want to piss him off.
He's
We're gonna be
sleeping
vigilantes.
like a
They're
baby.
This is where I roll in that one. All right, I'm gonna try to poke my head in the room.
All right, give me another stealth.
If I roll in that one, I swear to fucking god.
If you roll in that one, I'm leaving the house. I'm just gonna jump off. and run
Okay.
Okay, okay, 23. The door creaks slightly as you pull it forward, but there's a pause. You keep going.
Okay.
With the tiniest bit of light you can, just to make sure you're seeing the immediate surroundings. You do see that it splits. You're in like this little hallway. To the left, you do see what would be another door. But then to your right is a door that's actually open, leading to a bedroom.
Do I now see him in there?
As you take a few more steps and you can actually see the foot of the bed, you do see a figure laying in bed. And you see a couple nightstands on either side and photo frames around the house.
Okay.
Along with a dresser
What about
that would be
this-
immediately to your left.
Okay, what about this other doorway?
If you try to open it up, I'm not going to make you roll or anything like that. It is the bathroom.
Okay.
It is just a...
Well, I'm just gonna, use it while I'm here. I'm just kidding.
It is a very simple, just a little shower head with a little bucket tub.
Okay. Well, that's not suspicious then.
We got confirmation.
And do I
it's
see the
Rowan,
treasure chest anywhere around his room?
Give me another investigation.
Come on, baby. Don't be a fool.
9. 9, you don't immediately see anything out of place. You see like a dresser, you see the nightstand, you see all the photos he has across the wall that look mostly like him and some woman. You do see just pictures of different villagers throughout the island that all look like either be celebrations or like he did a ceremony for someone where he was officiating, things like that. But you don't see anything standing out to you. But a little bit of a gimme. As you're looking around with as short as you are especially, you would check under the bed, and you do see something under the bed. That looks like it
Boogie
would be the
monster.
chest.
Okay. Do I go for the chest? I don't think I need to, because I mean he could have just moved it, right? Like,
With the
because
way
we
that
went in the shed.
with the way that it's laying, you see that you would have to pull it out in order to open it. Like it just barely fits under the bed.
Okay. I'll note that it's there. I'm not gonna sneak in anymore. But when I look around, do I see out of all these pictures, is there a picture of Dario in there?
Yeah, there would be one eventually. It would take some time, and it wouldn't necessarily be in the bedroom, but like looking around, you see one probably closer to the kitchen of Dario with a fish that was probably about 15 feet long.
Oh shit. But you did say one thing. You said he was in a picture with a woman.
Yes. There are several pictures of him and a
recognize-
woman that you do not recognize. No, that based on
Okay.
the blocking on how they're standing and things, you can only assume this was a either a girlfriend or a wife of some kind.
Okay. Okay. I'll make a note of that too. I assume the ledger is probably in the box, huh?
It would be.
Or at least I'm assuming it's in the box.
It's a safe assumption. That's where it was
So-
last time.
Okay. Shit.
That sucks.
Maybe I do try to sneak out the box.
You don't have.
I know, but the ledger could tell us a lot. Could tell us a lot. No, I think I leave it this time. I know it's there. We come back at the right time.
Okay.
Do we know what color fish that was in that picture?
It looked like it was some kind of elephant trout. So blue.
Oh, man.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak out, back out the house.
Okay. You sneak out. I'm not gonna make you roll another stealth. You've done well enough on your stealth. And as you make your way out back to Buck and Ryder, y'all saw nothing while y'all were posted guard. Ryoshi, you rejoin your crew.
All right, guys. The chest is in there. It's under his bed. I think we have to come back when the time is right to try to get a look at what's in there.
I think if he's here, I trust that he's not doing anything weird. I think we go back home, unless you have anybody else's house that you think that we should go to. But I think that we should just go. I'm tired. I just climbed the roof.
What time is it? It's like still middle of the night, right?
It's like
So-
1 a.m.
It's
I'm shocked.
actually closer to 3 or 4 as thunder begins
Yeah.
to crack and then a light sprinkle starts to come down.
Yeah, this guy Romulus wants me on the docks tomorrow, and I'm tired. You know.
Do I still not detect that we're being watched, observed?
Give me another
Stalk.
stealth check. No, sorry, not stealth.
Stealth?
Perception.
I was gonna
I
say,
misspoke. That is on me.
Stealth.
How dare you.
So I mean, this is automatically a nat 20. Well, that's pretty good.
23 in the perception. Yeah, you get a good feeling no one's watching y'all. That y'all have gone unseen this whole night.
Okay. Well, I say we leave everything the way we found it.
I'm out of here, bro.
And we
I'm
keep
ready
this
to
in
go.
mind, and we ask around tomorrow to see if people can tell us when Dario left. Like,
I
how long
wanna
has he
know-
been gone?
I want to know if everybody says that. We only know this one guy responded that way in the middle of the night. Let's see if anybody else responds the same way.
Okay.
Because once we
Let's-
find that out, we know something weird is going on.
Let's stop by
Yeah.
the longhouse on the way back.
Okay.
You think Eunice still working?
I mean, let's see if anyone's up. See if we can strike up a conversation.
Is
Yeah.
that on our way back, or is that the other direction?
It's slight detour rather than beeline. It's a little triangle.
You got a problem with that?
Down for it.
It's not like this
do
island's
it.
miles long. Like it's a small
Yeah.
detour is a whole like 100 feet out of the way.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
way
there you
better
go.
than the last island we were on. I carried people up hills. Oh my god, my back is. I got bunions.
But you take a swipe over the longhouse and you see that all the lights in it are off. You would know that last call here happens right around 1 a.m.
Okay.
Like-
Lights off. Don't hear anything. Doors locked.
This door would be locked, yes.
And then, like I said, we don't hear anything at all.
Not a. Y'all can make a perception. I'll tell you right now, there's nothing to here.
Okay. What do you guys think?
You muted.
Muted.
To the house. I'm tired. I want to take a nap. Good call. I did that with my elbow somehow.
Impressive.
Very
that
good.
double
I did not
elbow.
even hear it. Yo, it's just it hit in the way. That's just- Woo! All right, I'm going to sleep.
Cool. Y'all.
Well, actually, right before I go to sleep, I'm eating some of the pot of cream, and then I'm going to sleep. It's the perfect.
Always with the
midnight
pot
snack.
agreed, right?
Gotta have
It's
the pot
my
agreed.
favorite. It's delicious.
All right.
I don't know if I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna be cautious.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sleeping.
So, my character also, when I rest, I'm fairly perceptive while I'm resting. I'm not like fully sleeping,
So
right?
you kind of enter a standby mode. You can kind of hear your immediate surroundings. But it's
Dope.
kind of like not so much as being fully asleep, but just like a light nap. The equivalent in terms of D&D is think of it kind of like you're meditating, that you're in just a deep meditation.
Got it.
And being
So I can pick up. I can pick up on things if things were happening around
Yes.
surrounding the area.
Yes.
Okay. So I think we're ready for the next day and just kind
I'm
of.
sleeping. I'm tired. I'm already asleep.
All right, Ryder's out, Buck's out, Ryoshi, you're staying watch. Go ahead and give me one more perception check, Ryoshi.
The one that screws me.
Not
Okay.
bad. Not bad. 19. If there was anything to see, you would have seen it.
Okay. Alright.
Morning rises. You each are kind of awoken or stirred by the sound of the bell being rung at the longhouse to signal that breakfast is ready. Dawn has risen maybe an hour ago. So still fairly early for those of you that stayed up all night, especially. Y'all are tired of shit other than Buck. Part of his class is he only needs 4 hours of sleep as opposed to 8.
Lucky.
So, can I ask you guys? Do you want to, or are we able to pass by where I left the dinghy last, just to see if anything has changed with it, or if the rope is still there? Maybe we could take a look at that rope, or maybe we can. I just want to show you guys.
So, I agree, but since we're so close to the longhouse, I want to make sure nobody else. Because what if that guy's just crazy and he was just like groggy from waking up and he didn't realize what he's saying? Or everybody feels like that. I need to ask somebody. Anybody.
Well, just point of clarification. I know I don't have a very good map of this area, but y'all are actually closer to the dock than y'all are the longhouse.
All right, well then
Oh,
we'll go to
perfect.
the dock. We'll ask somebody there.
Yeah. Y'all are
get a
only a couple hundred feet
Yeah.
from the dock. Y'all are probably quarter to a half mile away from the longhouse.
All right, yeah, that's fine. Let's go to the dock.
Do a quick pass by, just scope it out real quick.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You
Let's
head
do
over
it.
to the dock. There are a couple of people already down here who either woke up early or ate their breakfast early, getting ready to go out and go fishing, or are coming back already if they're trying to use that fish for breakfast. But the dinghy that you used, particularly last night, is still sitting there with the little red balloon and lots of rope sitting in it.
Let's take a look at that frayed end.
Yeah, it takes you a
Suit
second
to
to climb over into it and find where you left the end. You start following it, follow the wrong way, following it the other way. There it is. Go ahead and give me a survival check as you're inspecting this rope.
All of us, or
Whoever's inspecting it.
okay?
Who's doing it? Me?
I'm definitely taking a look at it.
It,
You
it
go
can be
for it.
more than one. If you
Okay.
have an interest
I'll
in
take
it, that you can
Take
make that
a look
roll.
at it too. Yeah, definitely.
Ryoshi, it's a rope. You see you see the cut end.
Ryder,
but
you're
you can't tell whether it was like cut, sawed, bitten. You can't tell. It's just a frayed rope.
You gotta look at it too, Ryder. Come on.
I don't want to look at it.
He doesn't have to look at it.
Come on.
Buck, as you take a look at it,
Uh-huh.
you hold it up. You pull out your sword and chop off an edge of the rope, and it kind of just naturally flays open a little bit as the end it comes unbraided, and you hold up the part you cut off. It looks almost exactly the same.
It was cut.
As if it was. So
Did he went down with a harpoon. Did he have any other weapons on him?
just a harpoon,
Harpoon
and
so-
literally,
and a loincloth.
yeah, literally like
Oh,
nothing.
okay. So there wasn't much to the imagination. Got it. So he probably didn't cut the rope with a harpoon.
I wouldn't think so, but probably not. Yeah. He was going to try to catch this big giant sea beast with red scales that supposedly someone had seen. I forgot who had seen it. But
We got to get someone down there.
It's such a weird thing to do in the middle of the night. Well, I guess that towards the end. Of the,
so he wanted to catch it while it was at rest and sleeping potentially. That's why it was at night, and
Okay.
he was feeling like they kind of like sleep in the entrances to the caves down there.
So let me ask you a question. How did you know that he found a hole? He told you before he went down?
He went down first for only like 4 minutes and then resurfaced and said, I found the holes or these entrances to the cave. And then he went back down for another 10 minutes plus. You know,
So you're
the 10
telling me
minute.
This guy who's lived here for so long just found out that there's a hole down there and then went in and didn't make it. That's wild. Wild. Okay. Well,
Mhm.
what are we going to do with this information, boys?
I mean, this is important stuff. Like, obviously, this is something's.
What do we
Alright.
do? What do we do with this dinghy with rope with the and the harpoon is not attached. It's just a buoy that I had at the top, right? Rope and buoy, braid rope. What do we do with this thing? And do
I
we
think
do
we
we
take
like
the rope, like we got like it's 40 feet of rope. That's pretty nice. We can sell that.
You may mark that if you're going to take it, that you have 250 feet of rope.
Taking it all.
Geez, that's a lot of rope.
are we
yeah.
are we near our vessel where we can just kind of stash it onto our vessel?
I mean, you
Where
have
the
a
docks?
dinghy.
Yeah.
It's
You
true.
could just leave it in the thingy.
You could
drive it on
row
over.
it right over to the boat. You could leave it in the dinghy.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
So the only. Okay, boys, hear me out. I got two questions. One, I don't care as much about this rope as I probably should. I also really want to ask one of these people that are on. You know what? I'm going to ask them. You stay right there. Hold on. Hey, sir. Have you seen Darius lately?
Dario.
Dario.
Like, who's Darius?
It's like Mario, but with a D. It's a Dario. You know that guy.
Dario.
Individual kind of pause. Just. Yeah, I think that's the. Isn't that the guy that moved away? Lived here a little bit ago.
Yeah, that's him. Okay, I was just checking. I wasn't sure if he moved away or not.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly when. I just know that he moved away.
I'm gonna look at the boys and be like, "What the fuck?"
Can we let's ask him if he moved away before we arrived. Did Dario move away?
Try it.
No, it was not that long ago. No, y'all met him. You were working with him, Buck.
Oh, that Dario. I thought you were talking about someone else. I'm sorry.
Got you. So, yeah, we're gonna take this rope. I don't want to put it on the boat, but if you hear me out, boys, if we put it on the boat, then we have the last thing with you seeing it on our boat.
It's true. It's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, but also 250 feet of rope is pretty sick. It's pretty sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, when are we gonna get that much? What if we have to climb down somewhere?
What if we just stash this thing somewhere, try to hide it at the moment, and we could take it as we leave the island?
Can I ask you a question? Can you swim? Like, well? Or you can't swim because you're a robot-y.
I think I could swim. I just can't submerge fully, right?
You can submerge. You just can't stay. I'm using that as an excuse to equivalent holding your breath.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So it's like you can go underwater. You just are still confined to the same kind of time durations as someone holding their breath.
Okay.
Mm.
Gotcha.
So it is my way to work around the fact that you don't need to breathe. So that way it's not like, oh, cool, I'm just going to go sit at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay.
I mean, how the hell are we gonna figure this out?
Good question.
I mean, what do you guys think about that? Like, we find a hiding spot for maybe the dinghy itself, with the rope in it and everything, and just kind of like stash it away somewhere. If there's like a little cove, we can.
Okay,
Or not
hear
tie-
me out. Hear me out. What if? Okay, sorry, I don't want to cut you off. But
That's
what
right.
What if we leave the rope and the dinghy out, and then we watch it overnight to see if somebody tries to hide it?
That works.
I feel like somebody's
Nope.
gonna try to move this.
No one knows. Well, actually, Rowan knows that I was with Dario, or
Yeah,
he
but I
thinks
feel like-
he knows that I came talking about it and everything. So,
Do you think that he? Do you think that he also? I mean, he thinks he moved away,
he thinks he moved away. That's correct.
even though you told him straight to the face that what just happened. He thinks he moved away immediately. It's like there's
Yeah.
a spell on everybody around here. Everybody thinks that anybody that dies just moved away.
Yeah.
It's like to keep everybody content, not freaking out. I don't get it though.
Yeah. We don't know if Tessa died, but that's leading towards that. It's-
I feel
it's th-
like
that's
it has
kind of-
something to do with this old lady. I don't trust her at all.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
I can when I smell somebody and they smell that bad from a distance because they're so old, it's usually her. You know,
And she's
originally I thought
definitely-
it wasn't her, but now I'm kind of thinking she's so close to the elder. She's watching over everybody. She's been here forever. She's
Yep.
old.
The only
She's all
original,
bad things.
the only original person named after the giant.
Maybe she is the giant in old
Maybe she
form.
is the giant. In old small person form.
You guys want to go ask her if she knows where Dario
Where
is?
Dario
See what
is.
she says.
I agree.
Let's try it.
I think we should ask everybody, but yeah, let's go there first. Oh well, actually, how about this? What if you guys go and I just stay here? Is that cool?
Why
What if I
don't?
just
Why
I'll
don't
watch the dinghy or something?
you wanna stay back? Just kind of
I just don't want to
keep an eye on it. I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like we should always have eyes on this dinghy.
All right, I'm gonna look at my dinghy, and then you go do what you want to do with that old lady.
You do what you want to do.
That's crazy.
All right. So, Ryder, I'm going to have you give me a perception check while you go and watch the dinghy, and we will come back to what that check means as Ryoshi and Buck. Y'all are going to go to Granny Sella.
Is Granny Sella at her house?
As you head that way, initially she wouldn't be, but you would see her kind of waddling her way there from the longhouse. It's breakfast. You can assume that she probably just went there to eat. She's carrying this now empty basket and a couple of dishes you see inside, because she also brings some things from her garden to contribute to it, but just kind of slowly making her way back to the house, and just sees you two just coming, and with her white hair and little pigtail braids going down the front of her little like garden overalls, just waves at you. A little bit of a hunch, just moving a little slower than she at this point y'all would know is normal for her.
So can I wave her down and say, "Hey, Granny, have you seen Dario lately?"
Why don't you come grab this from me, boy? Make use of yourself. As she hands, just holds it out, waiting for you to grab it, the basket.
I have no time right now. I need to go eat because I'm starving, and I haven't eaten yet. I just wanted to find Dario because he was taking me fishing.
She just looks at you, just, You gotta go eat for someone who doesn't need to eat. Interesting. And just keeps walking to the house.
I'll go grab the thing from her.
As you run up and hold your arms out, she just sets it down and lets you hold it over your head. It's surprisingly light.
Okay.
They're all empty. At least one of you still has some respect. As she hands it off, she puts her hands behind her back and just... okay. And starts walking back to the house. Do either of you drink coffee?
I love me some coffee.
Good.
I do too.
I'll brew some for us. Come in. As she goes inside the house, wait for you both to enter and closes it behind y'all and heads over to the kitchen area. You can just set that down on the table right over there. Thank you. As you see her pouring some water and setting it over a little fire pit, which she then gets a little striker, ignites it, is going to... She's making coffee. Like she's going to get all the ingredients and whatnot. Give me a survival check. Both of you.
Both of us?
Both of you.
I was going to do what I did last time, which is not immediately drink the coffee.
That's fine. Go ahead and give me your survival check
Okay.
either way.
Okay.
This isn't like the repercussions of you drinking it.
Can I also whisper to Ryoshi and be like, "How the heck did she know that I don't need to eat?"
15. Ryoshi was the DC. They're standard ingredients for coffee. You see the actual like powder, which is very dark and has that very distinct smell. You see her pull out some white powder, which, again, with your a little bit keener nose, you can tell, oh, that's sugar and things like that. So you at least recognize all the ingredients being brought out.
Good to know.
Hence the point of the survival check. But you asked a question, Buck, and I didn't give Ryoshi a chance to answer.
Yeah.
What was the
So
question?
how the heck did she know that I don't need to eat?
I don't know. Have you eaten in front of her? Or have you said anything about not needing to eat in front of her?
I've never told anybody here that I don't need to eat.
And as she's pouring the coffee, just... You notice things in old age, like when somebody is faking enjoying a meal.
Oh! old crone.
As she then comes and pulls a third chair from around the corner to sit at this small little table, which normally only has 2 seats, which Ryoshi you sat at last time. And she sits. So, as far as anyone out there is concerned, Sir Dario Flint, our dear fisherman captain, has moved away.
So you, so you are aware of like, I don't know. The way that was worded was very specific.
And another thing you learn in old age is that words are very important.
Indeed.
So, I'm going to make coffee. I'm going to ask something of you. And I think you know, little Ryoshi, what I'm going to ask. And then that will determine if we can continue to have this conversation.
Oh, this bitch! I know what she's gonna ask. Okay, go ahead.
As she gets up, as the whistle starts blowing on the kettle, goes and grabs it, pulls out 3 mugs, and just because of last time, just looks over at you, Ryoshi, and tilts it down, and you see that the mugs are empty.
Because she's aware of me.
Pours 3 cups of coffee, gets the little sugar. Sugar and cream?
Always.
Does
Yes, please.
sugar. And you see her go pull out a jar. And that she... We don't have any cows, but we do have goats. So I hope this goat creamer will be plenty for you. And does a little dip of goat creamer. And brings the 3 mugs over and sets them down. Now, I know how you feel, Ryoshi, and honestly, a healthy suspicion of everyone is warranted. Buck, before we can continue any conversation, and before I can answer any more questions, there's something I need you to say for me. And
What
I
is
would
that?
prefer if you
I
both
warned you guys.
say it. And all will become clear after you say it. I need you to say that no one on this island is your friend. If you don't want to say
Do it,
it,
Buck.
I won't make you. You may enjoy your coffee and be on your way.
Are you... Does that include my crew?
She doesn't answer.
Say it, Buck.
I cannot say that. Because I do have friends on this island, I'm sorry.
You do. And one would know that true friends will remain friends even when such things are said. Just because you get into a fight with a friend doesn't mean that they aren't your friend.
Oh God! Does one of us say it?
And she looks over to you. If only one of you says it, I will ask the other to leave. As she just sips her coffee. Still a little hot.
I almost want to say it. Ryoshi.
But Buck, we've known you the least amount of time.
What if I say it because I really think of you guys as family now?
There's the loophole right there.
I'll take the risk for us.
We need a safe word.
If that's how you feel, then excuse me, as coffee always gets the bowels moving. And she'll excuse herself. And she'll give you, legitimately, she will go around the corner and into the next room, which is where the bathroom is, and give you a moment amongst the two of you.
Dude, so like, I still have this feeling that we shouldn't do that though. Like I got this, this strong feeling last time she tried to pull the shit on me that I shouldn't do it.
Feel like that is like a curse or something, maybe?
Maybe like
Some
it's-
sort of
He's
sort
covering
of
his
weird-
mouth so he can't read his lips. Oh man, I feel like we can't do it though. But like, if we do it, she's gonna give us the information we want, or to someone. But it's possible that you won't be able to tell us the information because you won't remember us as being allies. Like, I think she has a double fruit of some kind that affects memory. I think we gotta push her on Dario when she comes back.
Yeah. I feel like we can ask a little bit more about Dario.
Yeah, when she gets back, let's ask more about Dario.
Okay.
Do you think that we tell her my experience with Dario last night?
Yes, I think we do.
Let's see what she has to say about that.
Yeah.
Okay. She will come
And then
back.
tell-
You'll hear a flush.
I was gonna say tell her that your experience and that what the
What Elder?
elder
Rowan.
did.
As she comes back around, she doesn't sit down immediately. She goes over and starts grabbing some bread. Toast? I'm still hungry after this morning. She cuts off a few slices.
What'd you do
I
this morning? Why are you hungry after this morning? What?
I helped make breakfast up at the Longhouse. And I have a bad habit of not eating as much as I should in my age. She then takes a pan over to the little fire that she had lit for the kettle and puts a pan on it. Just throws some toast on the pan.
Be like, were you up late last night?
These old bones do keep me awake, but no, I actually slept quite well last night.
Well, I'll take some toast, because although I don't need to eat, I like to eat. If you don't mind.
As she brings the pan over and pulls a little plate and just sets down just two very well toasted pieces of toast. And goes over and starts cutting two more slices for herself.
Thank you, Granny. That's very kind of you.
It's in a granny's nature to feed those that visit her.
I appreciate it.
Have you thought about
Granny?
what I said?
I have thought about it, but I have a question for you first, if you don't mind.
As long as you know I may not answer it.
Well, I'm a little bit concerned about Dario. And I just want to know what your thoughts are on Dario. You say he moved away.
I'm afraid I can't answer that. You do, even without having to roll for insight, you do see there is a sadness in her eyes when she says it.
Oh, she knows. Like, she knows what's going on. There's a reason she can't tell us, and that's what we need to figure out. Why she can't tell us.
Are you concerned about something, Granny?
Someone my age is always concerned about something. But yes, I am very concerned for the well-being of my people.
But we won't hurt your people. We're not here to hurt your people.
I know you're not.
Granny, I just have to tell you that I was with Dario last night, and he took me fishing in the middle of the night to go diving, to go catch a sea monster with a harpoon. He told me to pull him back up if he didn't surface within 10 minutes. And when that happened, I pulled up the rope without Dario attached. And then all of a sudden, Elder Rowan and you say that he moved away. When I know that he did not move away, that he is either trapped down in the caves or somewhere underwater, or he is dead.
Both of you give me an insight check.
Insight?
Insight.
Eee.
13 and 13. As you're telling what happened last night, you see her go from going to take the bite of the toast and just kind of slowly set it down, and her eyes just kind of go down as she's listening. And you see an actual like tear start to go down the side of her face. And just, I told that boy to not go near those caves. He always liked diving. And he always had an obsession with finding new tunnels and new dens and hunting these beasts. I told him I would get him killed one day.
No.
At least I know what really happened. Thank you.
What is this talk about him moving away?
I cannot say until you say what I have asked you to.
But why? Why is that the moniker? Why do you need that from us?
And you see like a pleading in her eyes. Like she wants to say something so badly.
There's something holding her back.
Do I do it, Ryoshi? What do you think?
I think one of us has to do it. I don't want to though.
Let it
oh,
be.
shit.
Let it be me, since I am the newest member. And if anything, this can be my sacrifice to prove to you guys that I'm trustworthy. At least I will go out with purpose if something were to happen to me.
What happened? We can. Oh, bro. Ah, it feels like a bad idea. We can do it though.
I don't know what else to do.
Do it. Do it now.
I'm going to have to say, nobody on this island is my friend.
She will just look over at you, Ryoshi, before saying anything else.
I can't say it.
Then I will ask you to please leave.
Wait, caveat. Player knowledge.
Player knowledge.
Are members of our crew on our ship?
Elira and Rallo would be, yes. As well as Kedra.
So technically not on the island, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna look at Buck and be like, Buck, do I say it?
Feel like I don't want two of us to have issues, but if you feel compelled to, and you'd think that it'd be better off to have two of us be able to hear what she has to say. I think it might be worth it.
All right, I'll say it too. No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to say it. Nope.
You
I'm
can't
gonna
take it
step out
back.
and let
You
Buck.
can't take it back.
No, I'm taking it back.
No
Taking it
backsies.
back. I didn't say it. No, but oh my god, dude! Like, fuck, this is like killing me inside.
You gotta pick one, bro.
You gotta pick one. Either you say it, or you leave.
I'm gonna look her in the face
Do it.
before I say anything. I'm gonna say, if I say what you want me to say, how do I know it's not gonna affect me for the rest of my life?
I have no way to promise that, as I cannot see the future.
Is my crew gonna remember me, and am I gonna remember my crew?
Most certainly.
This is not helpful.
What do you mean?
so
Most
glad.
certainly isn't helpful.
Well, remember me. It's remember's fine, but are we gonna be?
Will any
Am I
harm
gonna sit
come
on
of
Turtle
us?
Boy's shoulder still?
You
Well,
already
any
said
harm?
it. You can't even ask any questions. You're fucked.
I can't. Why not?
He needs to figure out if he's gonna say anything before we continue anything with you, Buck.
Okay.
He needs to either commit or back out.
All right.
Am I in it to win it with Buck? All right, Buck, we're going down together. I'm gonna say it,
Okay.
because true friends don't desert you.
We're family.
Then please say it.
All right. There's no one on this island that I trust.
That wasn't it.
There is no one on this island that I call friend.
Oh shit. Oh, I thought I'd try to pull a fast one. There's no one on this island that I call friend. Because they're my brothers.
You see her just kind of put her hands down. Just... Thank you. He has been taking people for so long. Telling everyone that they moved away when he takes them and sacrifices them. Who was the first person to call you friend on this island? Do you remember? There's one...
Who was the former pirate? No.
No.
He was the guy. He died.
There is one man that must put both hands on you and call you his friend. In order for his devil fruit to activate.
Romulus?
And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh my god!
We will see everyone next time as we
Oh,
come
he's
back
killing
around,
me.
which is also why she may or may not asked if you wear gloves, and also why Ryder may or may not have figured out, like, oh no, they didn't move away. I don't remember that, but everyone else did, because they were under the influence of a devil fruit. And by acknowledging that someone is not your friend, seems you have broken the influence of that devil fruit.
Let's go. Let's go.
Nice.
Granny Sella is helping you. And as we will find out more about what is going on with Romulus next
I
time.
spent so much time with that dude.
You have.
Mother.
Has he touched you a lot?
He has.
It's the red eyes. Yeah, he touched me a ton of times.
Well, we will see everyone next
Yeah.
time. Thank you all so much for joining us. Y'all have a good night.